this episode, we're going to start going over some of the content that we already have posted on YouTube for you guys and sort of walk you through what's going on. What's going on, everybody? My name is Zell. This is Mixstar Audio at mixstaraudio.com, where we encourage you to be your own star. Now, real quick, guys, before we get into this episode, I need you guys to do me one quick favor. Go ahead and hit that like button because you're gonna like the content. I'm telling you right now. Go ahead and subscribe because you're here for a reason. Clearly, this is where you need to be. We want you here. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and don't miss another chance to see my purty mug, okay? Okay. Go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss another video like this, and then go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we give cool away. Alright guys, for this episode, we are going to, we're just gonna go through our gig shorts on the page. Like I told you in episode 1, this is episode 2. In this episode, we're going to start going over some of the content that we already have posted on YouTube for you guys and sort of walk you through what's going on. We're just going to sort of react as well. It's been a little over a year that these have been posted. We haven't really done much with them, but I'm going to go through and explain them for you guys. So without further ado, let's get to it. All right. Now, what do we have here first? We have Mixstar Audio Gig Short Video Shoot BTS. Let's see.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Giz, one half of Mixstar Audio. Make sure y'all follow us, Mixstar Audio, on Instagram, mixstaraudio.com. Right now, I'm over here at the video shoot with DJ Maze and AG. It's lit. This joint's fire. Super professional. Shot by my man Yikes Lee and co-directed by the girl Diamond herself. We about to get this thing cracking, you feel me? Let's get it.
Alright, so that's actually my business partner and chief of operations. That's Giz that I was telling you guys about. He went out and did this job on his own. And he did phenomenal. Great reviews by the team that he worked with, the production team. They loved it. We were hired to provide just some small lighting and actually just a smoke machine. It was really that simple. I told him make sure you record the footage. He brought me some footage. I chopped it together. There we go. Let's get right into the next one. Because these videos are like a minute a pop, so we're gonna go by it really fast, or else we're gonna be here all day. So this is by Sweet 16. Guys, this is history. This short right here, this is our very first gig. Okay, this is the very first thing we did when we got the equipment. My mom's co-worker. Yeah, guys, that's how it happens. Okay, that's how it happens. You know, it's very personable when you're bootstrapping everything and you start a production company with only $2,000. Yeah, young boy. You see the locks on that boy? Dreads came down to the waistline. It was crazy for real. 12 years. 12 of them teens. Love it. This thing gives me chills every time. I love this video. Great, humble beginnings, boy. I tell you, humble beginnings. All right, this next one happened not too long after that one. This one right here, we got hired to produce a release party for one of my artists. I used to be a recording engineer. I still record, you know, but we're working on getting our own studio before I open that back up for business. But this was one of my clients, and he saw what we were doing when we first started and said, let's get to work.
Hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMX sing. These boys pussy and they PMS sing. People in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. Damn right you wanna be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene.
That's
Used to fantasize about being in this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. Fuck what y'all think. Fuck everything that you say about me.
Humble
my dogs like to play Madden and 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me.
So we provided the uplighting, we provided the smoke machine, and the dance floor lighting, and pretty much just set it off. Of course, we provided the speakers and the microphone as well. The entire production, we did that for him. The only thing we didn't provide was the room, you know. But we had connections to where we were able to just say, hey, you want to book this? Cool. You book the venue, book the equipment, we'll come out and get it done for you, bro. And it was a hit. We actually did it twice. The first one was a listening party, which was phenomenal. I'm sure we got footage somewhere. And then that one was the release party. Could be wrong about which one was first. Nah, but this one was a release party. So this was the second one, and this one, they were both bananas. Like, it was crazy. And we're in Wilmington, Delaware. He's in Jersey. He had people driving from Jersey here, and it was a packed house. It was crazy. It was pretty dope. All right, let's get into this next one. This next one is another release party that we were doing.
Real rapper, I hit the field and I'm still dapper. They love the mumbling, so give me that bag, I won't fumble it. Remember we was hanging on the stoop, dreaming about cars with the drop top roof. Young niggas riding in a Toyota coupe. Yes, Lord, that was back then. But I be in the city with my around. When I do a little better, I know I can see the future, but I still predict the weather. I know you the type to be all on my hip to feel special. Little do they know that drive me crazy. How I'm supposed to make it big if you don't let me drift the woods? How you bout your broccoli but steady tryna? I know they be watching me, I swear they the chicks trail me just to drown me. Amazing how I beat the case.
So the guy that was in that video DJing, it was his release party for that album. Next one is the mixer. Okay, so as you guys saw, we've shown up on a video shoot. We showed up to DJ for a few things. We did a few release parties. This is our very first event that we curated as Mixstar Audio. This is the very first event. It was called the Mixstar Mixer. And it was a huge success. Definitely took away things that we learned from that event and implemented the changes in later events. But this was a phenomenal time. Let's get into this one. I'm going to show you guys exactly how we get busy. So without further ado, we're gonna let you guys get back to it. Throughout the night, I'll introduce the rest of the team. First of all, we have Jared Velasquez.
When they misformed, I got 100K in my pocket. I be outside, don't come
and it is a well done job, if I do say so myself. Job well done. Job well done.
Good, like I should. When in dark, walk around the neighborhood, feeling blessed. Never.
I really appreciate all that. You could have been anywhere else in the world. But you here, man. Thank you so much.
This is something new. The Casper Slide Part 2.
Hey, feeling good, like I should.
Good times. Good times. Well, I tell you what, great times. We had a blast. We had a ball there at the Mixer. This next one is our very first fashion show that we've ever put together, following not too long after the Mixer, actually. This fashion show was put together so fast, and I have to this day, I don't even know why we put this together so fast. It could have been 20 times better, although it was already great. It was phenomenal. It could have been 20 times better had we took our time and actually, you know, took the steps. But also, life happens, right? Things happen. People, you know, have real life things to deal with. So this thing was pretty dope, though. This thing was pretty great. Let's get into it. Oh man, so I built the entire backdrop out of PVC. Wait till you see it. Complete PVC and just curtains, whatever. I built the entire thing, drew out the schematics for it, built it in my backyard, and then brought it here and rebuilt it. Look how big it was. It was so successful. Scared me though. It was like some really thin PVC, so I like thought at any moment somebody could just lean up against it or tap it and timber, that thing was going down. But nope, all's well that ends well, you hear me? We got it done, and it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Wow, that's great. That was a great time. At the end there was a picture of all of the models and the designers. I made sure everybody who had something to do with putting the show together was in the picture. It was phenomenal. We also had the help of the YMCA on Walnut Street. They had some volunteers from their teen center that wanted to help us out with the fashion show, and we actually had a few of them model with some of the designers that was in there. So that was phenomenal. We also had this event at the POW Center, over in Wilmington, over North Side Wilmington, on Market Street. It was great. Matter of fact, let me tell you guys where these went down. That very first video, the video shoot, was at King Creative on Market Street Mall in Wilmington, Delaware. Shout out to Chris Bruce. He's a great dude, and he runs the hell out of King Creative. Those are some really good guys over there. The second one, that was a venue I never heard of. It was all the way out the way somewhere in the sticks. I'm sure I can look it up, but I do apologize. That's not a venue that I was very familiar with. Quadi's release party happened at RAMG, which is a local recording studio in Wilmington, Delaware. Very popular. And then the next release party was at Fusion Spice Lounge on Lancaster Avenue in Wilmington, Delaware. Great spot. And then the Mixstar Mixer we did in a garage. Actually, that was my mechanic's garage. My car mechanic, my mechanic for my car, he had just bought a new garage next door to his shop, and he allowed us to rent it out and use it for our event. And it was phenomenal. It all worked out perfectly. And like I said, the fashion show was at the POW, on Market Street in Wilmington. All right, guys, we are here. We have a brand new partnership we're about to work on right now. It's for a jumbotron. What he said it was what, 23 by 13?
23 by 13.
Or 13 by 23.
Yes.
It's huge. You'll see. Let's go check this thing out, man. Alright, so this video, the owner of this jumbotron actually called Mixstaraudio.com and
Mixstaraudio.com
said, hey, this is what I have, this is what I offer. If you're interested, in any sort of partnerships, you know what I mean, this is what we can do.
That's right. Jumbotron ready and available. We're ready for all sorts of outdoor activities. Let's pull up to the best functions and really get it lit like we always do.
We took him up on that. We said, oh, Really? So we went to his pages and he was like, okay, maybe it really does have a Jumbotron. We hit him up and said, hey, we want to start marketing this if we're going to do this partnership. So how about we come check it out, put some stuff on the screen, and we'll shoot something to start promoting it and, you know, really just showing it out. And that was this video. And wow, this video turned us up. Because, you know, we were just starting out. We had just started. And people were like, what? You guys got a Jumbotron already? And they don't know what's going on. All they know is we're advertising a Jumbotron if you want to do a movie night or something. But everyone who wanted parts of it, you know, the prices were kind of steep on that. You know what I mean? So it wasn't gonna be out at just any event. And not just anybody could really get that, you know what I mean? It really had to be a sort of a business investment or some sort of investment that could really pay for itself for it to really materialize at any of our events. But at the time, you know, we didn't have the clientele necessary for something that big. But go big or go home, baby, especially in this industry. You got to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Alright, this next one here. I like this one. We were at the Petite. This is a good video. Let's get into it. Alright, what's going on, guys? We are here in the beautiful Delaware City, Delaware. Listen, it looks nice out here. It is gorgeous. I've been in this county my... Boss. So let's go in here and see this gorgeous... Cameraman was lunching. I was shooting a little jank. I come out and see he's across the way eating a honey bun. I'll pay you to eat. So at this event, this was a birthday party. We got hired for uplighting, decorative lighting, and a projector. We got the projector on the wall. We had to find an app to allow us to loop the video that he wanted played just throughout the night. And, you know, the projector ran throughout the night, and we had the uplights, you know, going at whatever color, you know, he wanted them to go. So this one, we were in Camden, New Jersey for a class reunion. The birthday party we just did, the same guy whose birthday it was, who hired us for the uplighting, hired us for uplighting for this, which was a class reunion for Camden High School, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we just came in, put uplights under all of the tables and on the class picture. Very simple, very elegant, you know what I mean? I love how, and he's a designer as well, so he designed the entire room. I love his work. He does really good work. We're looking to have him partner with us on a few gigs in the future. But yeah, real quick, real easy setup, you know, come in, get it done, get out. That's it. Let's see, what's the next one? The next one, we're gonna go right into the next one. Bam. Alright, this is a wedding we did. Where were we? I think we were in Hocassin somewhere. We were in Middletown. Gorgeous wedding. Very, very thrusting. Yeah, it was a barn. Very, very big barn vibes. And the venue the reception hall was gorgeous. I mean, just look how great the lights look in there. Lights up everything. The kids had fun when the dancing started. The reception, you know, everybody had a good time. Yeah, this was a great wedding. The funny thing about this wedding is the groom of this wedding, his sister booked us months prior to this wedding. And like months prior, like a while ago, like a while before this wedding. And she we didn't do their wedding yet. Like, even at the date of this recording, we still have not done their wedding yet, because it hasn't. It's actually coming up in the next 2-3 weeks. But she recommended us to her brother who was getting married, and I guess he didn't have anybody else, or he looked online, saw our work, loved it, and they decided to hire us. So the crazy thing was, she was able to see our work before even having us at her wedding, which was phenomenal, because she loved us. Her husband to be loved us as well. Great conversation with those guys. And last video for real this time. All right, I have a mentor, and thanks to that mentor, he has other mentees as well. He loves to connect the dots and connect people with other people, businesses with other businesses. We hooked up with a local juice joint here in Wilmington, Delaware, that was on the riverfront, and they allowed us to come in, and shout out Lanice at the Juice Joint 2.0. Go ahead, make sure you check her out at Chancery Market. She's great. She allowed us to come in and set up shop, to throw a pop-up shop or any sort of event that we can do to bring in more business at her shop, which we did for a good month. And that's what this was. It was great. We had Councilwoman Brigida Fields in there. We had a whole bunch of prestigious people to come in and check us out, as not to mention the businesses that took place in that. They're all amazing. All of the businesses that came in were amazing. And that pretty much wraps us up for this episode. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed anything that you saw today, or if you took away anything today, please hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and hit that notification bell. Make sure you guys don't miss out on another episode that is going to be just like this, geared towards you and what you're trying to do. This is Zell signing off from Mixstar Audio at mixstaraudio.com, baby. Be your own star.